Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I am Catrice, the creator behind Catrice Designs. And if this is your first time clicking on the thumbnail, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So today's video, we are going to make the canvas tote bags. I want to try these. I'm thinking about adding this to the shop. So I'm going to make one on camera and see how it turns out, because I'm going to take these to the market event that I'm doing here in July. And I have this fabric that I want to work with, which is that and that. I'm thinking about making the straps. Well, not thinking about it. I will make the straps out of one of these, possibly the green. So I really like that fabric, so it's like that. But this canvas is some thick fabric, so hopefully it doesn't tear up my machine. But I do have some denim needles that I'm going to be using to make this with. So let me reposition the camera and we can just go ahead and dive into the video. Okay, so here we have the fabric. Now basically I just cut down the fabric to the size that I'm thinking about using. So the bag will look like, the tote bag will be like that, which I believe I'm going to call this the large size. I haven't decided yet, so we're just making this to kind of get an idea of what I want. Like I have it in my head, but you know how that goes. All right, so this is the fabric that I want to think about using for the straps, and eventually I'll end up using all three of these fabric choices. But for today's video, I'm trying to see what color do I want to go with. So maybe, so the black has kind of like a polka dot in it, and then it's, you know, pink, my color family. And then we have this green, which is really pretty because I don't know if the camera is picking up, but it has a little gold trimming in it. And I think I'm going to go with this green. And also, I was thinking for these, to kind of make these stand out a little more than what you see, you know, out on the internet and everything, I was thinking about on the pocket offering people the choice of putting their initials on it, or maybe a cute quote or something, but it would be in heat press vinyl, because I'm not sure if I want to chance my embroidery machine going through this fabric, because I don't know, this canvas is kind of thick, and if I mess up my baby lock, I'll, you know, fall out on the floor. But so we're going to avoid all of that and just go with the HTV vinyl on the pockets. So I'm going to put all that together in this video, and then you guys can see how that comes together, and just let me know in the comments what you think, because these will end up on my website, and I am for sure taking them to the upcoming vendor event that I have, so I can I use that to kind of get a gauge for if people like what I'm doing, because just because I love it doesn't mean everybody's gonna like it. So after all that talking, I think I'm gonna go with the green. We would do the green straps on the canvas. So my goal is to always use fabric that is very bold and vibrant, because you know, this is just a regular creamy color. And these tote bags, in what I would like to market them as, is for people to use, you know, summer's coming, well, summer is here, and these will make good travel totes. So let's go ahead and cut out the handles. And the beauty about canvas is that there's no batting involved, there's no quilting needed, there's no lining. I'm going to do a zigzag stitch down the sides, and that will take care of the inside. Now I'm still going to box the corners so that when you put the bag down, it'll stand up on its own. So let's go ahead and go over to the cutting table and start cutting out the straps. And I need to figure out how long I want to make the straps. That's another thing too, because it's such a large bag, you don't want a large strap on the shoulder. But we'll figure all that out. All right, let's head over to the cutting table. Okay, so it looks like I changed my mind, and we are going to do the fuchsia pink straps. And we're going to trim the outside pocket with this fuchsia pink as well. So I think that's going to be so cute. So I'm just going to go ahead and probably fast forward this part because you guys have seen me cut fabric a million times. So I'm going to fast forward, get this cut, and then we will end up back over at the craft table to start sewing together the pieces, and I cannot wait to see how this turns out. Okay, so here are the straps, and they are quite long. I can't even get them in frame that well. But what I do is just fold the ends together, and I'm going to use some stabilizer in the middle part to give it a little bit of stiffness. And after that, I will take them, so we have this, and I will take them, fold them over, and then do a seam down both sides. Okay, so the easiest way I could think of to do the stabilizer on the straps is to use my larger heat press, because I was going to do the handheld, but that will take literally all day. And we're just going to do this quickly, and I'm just going to go straight down the row until I get to the end, obviously removing the clips as I go. And I'm heating this to 15 seconds on 305 degrees. And hopefully that's enough, what we're gonna see. Oh yeah, that did it. So I probably could knock it down to maybe 10 seconds on the straps. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get this all nicely pressed on like that. So that way the stabilizer is on here, and it'll give it just a little bit of stability when you're moving your straps. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up off camera, and then go ahead and get the second strap ready to be pressed. And then when I come back on camera, we'll be ready to actually sew the straps. Okay, so the straps are all sewn together on both sides, so I've got them laying here. And now I'm going to do the zigzag stitch. So the tote bag is looking like this, and I'm just going to go straight down here and straight down the sides on the zigzag stitch, and then at the bottom come straight across. Then I would go in and make the little box corners so that the bag can stand up. But while I was stitching the straps, I was thinking maybe I would add this to the top so that it looks like that on the top. And the way you do that is, I'll show you real quickly, and then I'm going to go to the machine and get it all stitched down. So you would take the piece of binding, which is just a strap of fabric that I cut, and you put it face down, so pretty sides facing pretty sides, and you just stitch straight across there. And then you flip it over, and when you flip it over, it'll be attached. So you would go to the back and stitch straight across there. And then that would give you a look of a border across the top of your bag. So you would end up, let's pretend this is all stitched down. So it would end up looking like this. That's what you want. So I was thinking about doing that, and I saved a small piece for the pockets. Well, just one pocket, not pockets. So we're gonna go ahead and get that done, and I think this little tote bag is gonna come together. But I really like this pink, so it's going to be like this. And then of course we'll have the pocket in the middle and the border across the top. So when I come back on camera, I will have the border around the top, the straps sewn down, and the way you attach your straps, you just make sure you got them folded correctly. You put them in place, and then you just start at the bottom and you just sew up just to there, come over, sew down, up, over, down. And then you do the same on the second panel, which is the back of the bag. And after that, we will have this little bag all assembled. And I'm still trying to decide if I like this size or not, but we'll see once we get everything sewn. That's why I didn't really give you guys measurements, because I'm just doing this on a whim off the top of my head to see if this is a size that I'm going to want to offer in my shop. And so far I'm actually liking it. So I really like this pink polka dot. Well, y'all know me and my pink. But anyway, oh, the pocket. I got to get the pocket in here somewhere. So it'll be, the pocket will be right across here. And I think I'm going to go with regular fabric that is a very close match to the canvas. But I need to think about that while I'm sewing. And we'll see. Because I really want to do some embroidery on the pocket, but I don't want to use canvas material on my machine. But we will see. And I think that is, yeah, so I'm gonna go to the machine, put the straps on, put the border at the top, and then come back and think about the pocket. Okay, so here we are with another update on the bag, and I've got everything pinned in place. It's turning out to be so cute. So this is how it will look. And I have the pocket is here, which you probably can't see because I decided not to use this border around the top of the pocket, because to me that was a little too busy. So we left that off, and I've got the straps pinned in place. This is the front panel. So the pocket is here, which is the canvas material for the pocket, and the straps are pinned in place. I got my little logo there, like that, and there's the pocket. And I'm going to go ahead and stitch from here at the bottom, up, across, and down, up, across, and down. And that's going to catch the pocket and the straps all in one stitch. And then at the end, I'm going to stitch right across this bottom part to close in the pocket. And then this is the back panel, still sitting over here waiting. And the the straps are here. So let's go ahead and put these straps on, and then sew the both panels together. So when we come back on camera, the bag will be completely assembled. And I'm still going to do the zigzag stitching because there's no lining on the inside. And we just have to do the box corners after I get everything straps sewn on and everything. I will do the box corners so that the bag can stand up. And I think that's it. Okay, so we'll be right back. Okay, so here is the finished product, and this turned out super cute. I actually really do love it. So that's the front, and I've got my little tag on the side. Oh, and then the pocket is right there. And then here is the back of it, and then the inside like that. And it can stand on its own, which is what I had in mind for it. So it's one of those tote bags that you just throw your stuff in and you carry it, and it's the canvas material, so it should hold up pretty well. And I actually love how this turned out, so I'm definitely going to be bringing this to the shop probably in about a week. And let me turn my little camera up so y'all can see. All right, so yeah, so I'm definitely going to bring this to the shop, and I am looking forward to seeing how this does at the vendor event that I'm doing next month. And I'm also going to use the fabric that I showed in the beginning of the video. We're going to do something with that fabric in the next video, but this is absolutely adorable, so I like it. And I'm glad I thought to put this little binding across the top of it out of this fabric, so I like that. But anyway, guys, thank y'all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you can, please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And if you're not a subscriber already, consider subscribing to the channel. We are over here just growing away. And until the next time, guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye.